death awaits you all with nasty big pointy teeth.
This sucks.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that wee shitty intro there. After we got so many deaths, I actually decided to go and get some wins in the co-op. Pretty much all these co-op fights, like I said in the last video, are actually after I got my win. Because I couldn't get summoned. No one actually summoned me until I got my win. But the only reason I really did go back to some co-op fights to show you is because I missed the intro really in my guy's fight. But these 4 games are pretty easy enough. You just need to be careful for a few things, and I'm going to try to explain each thing you need to be careful of as we go through this here. Pretty much staying close to him is a good option. The only time you need to really back away is when he goes to explode the ground, as you're going to see in a couple of these videos. Actually, you saw it in the intro there, a couple of the things actually exploded and killed me. When he does that there, stab, try and roll, make sure you're not in the way of it. If he's on the Phantom or someone else, you're good, or just roll to the side. If another guy, as you saw there, another king spawned, he will come for you as well. He'll come for the one who's got the most hit on the last 4 kings, and they'll start digging into you. So do be careful of that. The 4 kings is not health related. They will spawn at a timer, so if you don't take that first one down, the second one will spawn, and so on and so forth. I think the timer is about 30 to 1 minute seconds to kill each one before the next one spawns. They do a grab, which there's no getting out of. It takes about half your health. After they do the grab on you, if they do, they will drain 1 humanity and about half. Well, they drain about half my health. So be careful of that. The big purple thing that they shoot out, try and keep away from that at all times, because that will hit you hard and very, very hard. As you remember, probably back to the last video, when I came in, it actually one-slapped me. So do be careful of that. Pretty much just go all out on them. 2-handed weapon if you have to, and just nail as much as possible. And try not to stop doing damage, but if you have to stop doing damage to survive, do pull back and do some more healing, and then go back and do some damage. If your phantoms are prepared enough, like I was, you saw in these videos, I brought in 41 humanity with me, so I was good and all to go. Also, if your host, don't forget, host, if you can't get to summon another human player phantom, summon Beatrice. As you see, this host is done, Witch Beatrice. She is pretty good in this fight. She does tear them apart a wee bit. I don't know about New Game Plus, I say she'd be a wee bit useless. We'll find that out when we get to that point ourselves. You do not have to run down these stairs to fall into this abyss, by the way. Just loads of guys I've met that actually do this, and it is quite annoying. As soon as you walk through that door, just roll off the edge, as you've seen me do in the video, the clip before this, and you'll probably see him in my actual fight. No, sorry, you won't, because we missed the intro. All you do is, once you go in the fog gate, is walk straight off the edge. But make sure you do have your fog, your best ring equipped, because if you don't, you're just going to die. Pretty much just get in as close to him as possible. As you saw there, I just ran right for him to start doing damage. It's good to have a mixed match of people in here. That there move you want to roll back for, you can actually watch for it when he this up in the air. Sometimes I just don't pay attention, that's why I get hit by it. But yes, you can actually dodge it. But as I was saying, it's a good idea to have a mix of people. Maybe a heavy tank, phantom, to go in and just hold them there. and just beat away at him. A mage shouldn't magic at him because he is very weak to fire and magic damage. Also, a good way is range. You're not doing as much damage, but just help you doing constant damage, which will add up in the end, because you're not really getting hit. You don't have to worry about being grabbed. You don't have to worry about anything else really. It's just straightforward and easy enough. So range is also a good opportunity. But if you're going to range or mage him, try and bring in another phantom to tank the mob. And if they are going to tank them, maybe heavy armor. As you can see, I'm doing it in light armor low, and there's only a few moves that really screw me over. But if he hits me once, I have to back off and heal. So do be careful out there. If another one spawns, try and make sure that the one that you're fighting before is down or close to be going down, because as soon as that next one spawns, he will unleash world or hurt in your ass. Sometimes when he does do that grab, you can actually damage him, because there's a couple of times when he grabbed all the phantoms in here, I just do damage to him. But just a couple of times where I've actually attacked him when he's grabbed phantoms and I can't do damage to him, so it differs from time to time. I recommend also bringing in stamina recovery items like the green blossom. As you see, I use in that, also a great item. Humanity, if you don't have the 20 flasks, if you have the 20 flasks, you're good to go anyway, because you're not really need to use them all. Pretty much just that. Maybe some kind of magic damage, like great combustion, some kind of fire. This is my fight here now, guys. This is me. I summoned 2 knights, and I'd like to thank both of them for actually volunteering to help me with this here. I found one of them on Steam, and the other one sent me a message over Xbox Live saying that he wanted to be summoned for the fight, so I summoned him anyway. I'd like to take my time to actually thank them guys very much for showing up to help me with this here. Pretty much this was our first attempt, but we did spend about half an hour trying to summon. My second attempt after in the last video where you saw me just get one slapped. But it's really not a hard fight when you have the right people. So as you can see, my gold knight is a heavy tank. So is my white knight. They both pretty much heavy tanks, so I just sat back and ranged them and maybe ran in here and there with the sword to hit them. And they died really fast, as you can see. Pretty much easy. As you guys can see now, you're probably sitting there kicking yourselves, I don't know. I am still level 50 at the minute. I haven't actually continued on with the story just yet to do the DLC, because I've been editing these videos up, trying to get caught up to guys and stuff. So finally getting this all done. This is the last video for the DLC, so the next video will be DLC content. Thank fuck for that. Well, we still have to do one more thing before the DLC, but yes, we're there. Light the bonfire, give it a wee rest, rest up and stuff. Pretty much after I don't know what I'm standing here for, looking at the bonfire. This is the only way to join this conflict anyway. After you kill these 4 kings, as you can see the serpent standing over there. If you go over and talk to him, he'll let you join his conflict.
Greetings, undead warrior. I am the primordial serpent, Darkstalker Calf. I can guide thee and illuminate the truth. The truth I shall share without sentiment. After the advent of fire, the ancient lords found the 3 souls, but your progenitor found a 4th, unique soul, the Dark Soul. Your ancestor claimed the Dark Soul and waited for fire to subside, and soon the flames did fade, and only dark remained. Thus began the Age of Men, the Age of Dark. However, Lord Gwyn trembled at the dark, clinging to his Age of Fire and in dire fear of humans, and the Dark Lord who would one day be born amongst them. Lord Gwyn resisted the course of nature, by sacrificing himself to link the fire and commanding his children to shepherd the humans. Gwyn has blurred your past to prevent the birth of the Dark Lord. I am the primordial serpent. I seek to right the wrongs of the past, to discover our true Lord. But the other serpent, Frampt, lost his sense and befriended Lord Gwyn. Undead warrior, we stand at a crossroads. Only I know the truth about your fate. You must destroy the fading Lord Gwyn, who has coddled fire and resisted nature, and become the fourth Lord, so that you may usher in an age of dark.
For you guys who's interested in lore, there's a great bit of lore there.
Very well. I shall now guide you to Gwyn's prison. Be still, and trust thine flesh to me.
Pretty much he will lead you and take you down to place the Lord Vessel.
This is Gwyn's prison.
After you place the Lord Vessel,
now, place the Lord Vessel
if you go back to talk to him, he'll take you back up to the Abyss. Also, when you get up there, if you talk to him again, he will also offer you to join his convent, which if you say yes to, you get the Darkwraith, Dark Hand for joining. And then after you give him 30 humanity, you will also get the Darkwraith armor and the sword, which you probably saw me actually wearing earlier in one of the co-op videos. When I was the White Phantom, I actually looked like I had long hair. That's the Darkwraith helm. But I do show you the armor a wee bit later on when I go to give the 2 ambers, the Define and the large amber, to the blacksmith in Undead Parish. As you can see, them gold barriers, that's the one there. Remember we went to in the last video, which is the Dirk of Archives, where we have to go to pretty much access the DLC. We have to go in there and kill the crystal golem, and when we kill him, he'll drop a broken pendant, and we'll take that broken pendant, and it will allow us to access the DLC. Yes, it was confirmed from the, as I said in the video before, and the guide, Wikipedia and Surface Seed even confirmed, them coins are pretty much just for Framp. But unfortunately guys, if you go this way, you cannot, Framp, he will not come back to you and not talk to you or nothing. Pretty much since you go towards him, he will go, you betrayer, blah blah blah, I don't want to see you, and he'll just disappear and then not come back until the game plus when you ring the 2 bells again. So guys, you'll not be able to sell items for souls by the way that way, so do be careful of that if you do take this approach. The really good advantage of taking this approach is to get into the DLC a bit faster. Well, not really faster. Actually guys, I don't really see any advantage except for if you're an achievement hunter or you want to join this convent. It's just literally the only way to do it, unfortunately. And it does come with a lot of consequences. I prefer to go the other way myself, but I decided to come this way and take the consequences guys, just to show you the convent. And I hope you guys do appreciate that a bit, because I kind of left myself now, and I've already seen the cutscene, the new cutscene for Seth when you go back to fight him. When you go to fight him, sorry, to get down here after you do the DLC and stuff like that there. So I'm good for that, but you guys haven't, and I do apologize for that there for taking this way.
Very well. Once the vessel is filled with souls, the gate to Gwyn shall open. Seek Gravelord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, and the traitor Seath the Scaleless. Fill this vessel with their souls. Then the gate will open so that you may kill Gwyn. Are you ready? Then let us return to the abyss. Entrust thine flesh to me.
I hope this serpent doesn't fucking swallow. Pretty much, just give him the 30 humanity, and you're, as you will see here, I actually did it, but I give it in fast motion as well.
If you wish, I shall grant the art of life drain, the legendary power of the Dark Lord. It can preserve your humanity while undead, and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
As you see, you don't actually have to join the convent to unlock achievement, but you do have to join to get the items. You can get the Dark Hand off the Darkwraith, as I said before. They do drop them, so you can get them there. So you don't really need to join it if you're only after the Hand. The Hand does gain humanity from NPCs, but they need to be alive. Can't be undead, hollows, or anything like that there. You can also take it online for PvP and drain humanity of all players. But it can be, as you can see, also sells the correct red orb. But you cannot sell items to him, unfortunately. That there is still a separate ramp. So if you want to sell your items for souls again, you need to keep him alive. To go get a 1000 gamer score or your platinum out of this game, it takes about at least 3 playthroughs, because you need to get all the souls of the bosses and transform them into other kind of weapons, like the queen, the chaos queen down in the swamp. She gives you the fury sword or the chaos sword from the horse soul. But pretty much you have to kill them. Some of them twice, some of them 3 times, so on and so forth, just to get all the weapons made. So if you're going after that there, it's going to take you about 3 new game pluses. But I do wish you the best of luck with that, guys. I recommend trying to get everything on your first game through if you're going for that. That way you don't have to go out of your way as much, and you need game pluses to get the weapons. You just really have to make them and stuff, which isn't too hard to do. As you see there, I just give them and I got my dark leggings, dark gauntlets, dark armor, dark helm, and dark sword.
Undead warrior, to speak now is premature. It begins with your retrieval of the Lord Vessel. They failed me, every last one of them. They were strong, but saw not the truth. I am certain that you will prove different.
This is a pure evil convent as well. When you also join it, you will get a red
every last
orb
one
that
of them.
doesn't break when you use it, so you can keep it fading. But when you do die, if you do die in the PvP battle, you lose your souls and humanity, and you have to go pick them up from where your body was before you invade it. So do be careful of that. But you do go back to the last bonfire,
every last one
where
they were strong,
you're active when you do die. So if you're going to invade, try and stay around a bonfire.
I am certain that you will prove different.
That's the best warnings I can give you about this convent, guys, really. You also can commit sins when you win a battle.
Farewell.
The people they can vote against you. Now pretty much after I talk to this guy, I go and give the 2 ambers, the Define and the large amber, to the blacksmith. As you can see, I'm reading the message, giving like a wee bit of humanity. Don't forget to read messages, guys, if you can.
Well, I'll be. That's a brilliant ember you've got there. For all my years in the trade, that might be the finest. How's about
Damn,
you
Ian.
leave that ember with
That's
me?
what you get when you live in
I'm just
Ireland.
an old smith. I'd give my left arm for a gem like that. Well, thank you mightily for that. Now, just leave the rest to me. Andre of Astora gets the job done, you shall see.
Now with that ember, you can upgrade your weapons to 15 plus, which is the max. Shields, spears, whatever. You can upgrade everything to 15 plus, but only if they're standard. You can't upgrade like raw to 15, and you can't upgrade to fine to 15, and so on and so forth. Only standard, really. And it does take after you get the 10, it takes
Don't get yourself killed.
as you say, I was upgrading a spear because I'm upgrading it to get
My,
I'm
that's
giving
an
it. If I
ember
remember
you
right,
have there.
but I was
I've seen
upgrading
one
the
of
spear
those
to
before.
get
It's the ember
Ornstein's
of a
spear.
divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as that. Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
So pretty much just giving the embers when you get them.
I'll
guys,
be
so they
seeing
don't
you
mind
then.
looking back.
Be careful out there. Well, hello. You seem to be doing. Need anything?
After you get the Lord Vessel, if you go back to Firelangshang, this guy you'll see, and if you talk to him,
Oh,
that's what happens.
you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life.
He's got separated because she's
Your
wandering down to
Highness,
the catacombs.
where
will
have you
find her again
gone?
later on.
I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy, deathly so.
Also, you meet a really friendly person down in the
Oh,
catacombs.
I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
As you can see, I just came back to buy a couple of spells anyway, and I got that there, and I thought I'd keep that in and show you guys what he says when you come back to talk to him after you get the Lord Vessel. That's pretty much it for this video. Oh, sorry, I've got
Aye, Shemai.
kill
I didn't expect to
certain
meet
bosses
anybody
like
here.
Ornstein,
I suppose
Smoke,
great minds think alike,
when
eh?
you kill one of them last, you'll get the armor here. Also, you get the Iron Goblin armor from here after you kill him. And on New Game Plus, when this Sand moves up here, you will also get Gwen's armor from killing him. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. As you can see, instant here at the full get. I just put this clip in just in case I ran out of time to talk to you about stuff. But that's pretty much it, guys, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. I appreciate everyone that's watched this far. I appreciate everyone that's subbed. I appreciate all the comments, the emails, and everything, guys. Thanks very much. It does make my day. Reading your comments, your emails, and stuff like that. There. Thanks very much, guys. Pretty much love you guys. You're awesome, and I'll see you in the next video where we continue on with the DLC. Hopefully, take care, guys. See you soon.